All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about what one of the better known fighters in boxing had to say about this big fight taking place next weekend, man. We're really getting close, and that is Adrien "The Problem" Broner. Was on Fight Hype, gave his prediction for the fight, but more importantly than his prediction for the fight, talked about some things that he said people did not understand about ERROL Spence. Let's talk about that and what, according to Adrien Broner, Terence Crawford is going to find out when they fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 147-pound division, where we're going to have two of the biggest names in all of boxing fighting one another in a fight that a lot of people have been looking forward to for a while now. Boxing is really doing well. And as a result of all of these really big fights that have been going on over the course of this year, there's been a lot of boxing talk, a lot of communication going on about the fights, and as a result, a lot of disagreements, a lot of speculation, all that good stuff that makes boxing fun. I don't think since Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, we had this many conversations over this long a period of time about a fight. And in the midst of all of that, Adrien Broner made an observation that I made as well, which is that people think that they see something with Errol Spence Jr. and they don't really see it. But before I get into that, though, and get into the details, let me welcome all the subscribers and supporters of the channel back to the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, checking out the videos. If you are new to the channel and you like the content, hey, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so we can talk about boxing from here on forward, because we don't go anywhere just because of the outcome of fights. And if you don't agree with me on one thing, man, we'll have a good conversation about something else. Boxing is not like basketball where you have one team and one team alone that you're really riding with. You wind up with boxing, you switch, there's teams come, teams go, right? New fighters coming up, new fighters retire, older fighters retiring, and you wind up having a good opportunity to, really see some great things. So hopefully you'll come along with the ride for me. But let's get before we get into that, I just want to tell you real fast about today's sponsor, the Boxing Showtime app. It's a very useful app that keeps you updated on all things boxing, and you can keep up with the latest fights, where to watch them, the latest news, and a lot more. For any hardcore boxing fan like myself, and most likely all of y'all, I would definitely recommend downloading it. And it also is most definitely a big support to the channel. It's available for both Apple and Android, and you can find the link in the description below. Thanks for considering downloading Boxing Showtime's app. But let's get back into the subject matter of the video, because Adrien Broner, in my opinion, hit the nail on the head when he said, look, man, when Terence Crawford fights Errol Spence, he's going to find out that you're going to have to fight Errol. And specifically what he said about Errol Spence was that Errol is, he said he is not just some come forward fighter, just come forward, try to knock you down type fighter. He said, look, man, that man is a better boxer than you think he is. He is a lot faster. He is faster than you think he is. He's got better footwork than you think he does, than you think he does. And just saying, man, look, and he said he's super strong. Now, why is that important coming from somebody like Adrien Broner? Because Adrien Broner is very fast. You can say what you want about the outcomes of the fights and him not letting his hands go and all of that. But Adrien Broner is somebody, number one, who has fast feet. He has fast feet. He is a very good boxer. He has very fast hands. All of those things that apply to an athletic fighter apply to Manny Pacquiao. To Adrien Broner. And the reason that Manny Pacquiao's name flashed in my mind is because I remember how he was moving around in the fight with Manny Pacquiao, because somebody was going to say, no, he doesn't. He stands there, he moves. Nah, no. He moves. When he wants to move, he moves. He's a very good fighter, man. Personal things in his life and whatever circumstances as he moved up in weight put aside, that man knows his boxing. That guy can fight. And he has been in the ring and has fought at his absolute best. The time when he's fighting his absolute best, I think he was the first person that I really heard about getting in the ring with ERROL and sparring ERROL and getting in a lot of trouble with Errol Spence. Now, so that is two guys who are both have excellent footwork. That is Errol Spence, that is Adrien Broner and Floyd Mayweather Jr., who both have excellent footwork, excellent movement, excellent boxers. To say pretty much the same type of things about Errol Spence and Errol Spence Jr.'s ability in the ring. So for the people that are going into this fight, and I've had this same conversation with a lot of people, like they just look at Errol and they just say he's so basic, he's so basic, he's so basic. Look, man, you don't get to that level being so basic, or how about just being basic? Now, maybe what you see is him getting in there and then making it look very straightforward. But he's up in there against world-class fighters. And I think when people just assume that guys like Kell Brook, who was holding a belt at the time, Yordenis Ugas, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and all these other guys, and these other guys that he fought were just, they were just there for the ride. I think that's really doing a disservice to Errol Spence. And Terence Crawford, for his position, I certainly hope he doesn't think that is just a straightforward fight, an easy dude. Okay, I see this is going to be easy to do. That's what Mikey Garcia said, and I don't care what anybody said. Mikey Garcia is a very good fighter until he got thumped by Errol Spence Jr. Before that, he was definitely a pound for pound top fighter, coming up from 135 to 140 to 147. He did have some time at 130 pounds and 126 pounds, which is where Terence Crawford wasn't. But that dude was a very good fighter, man. Very good fighter, was beating top-notch fighters and was way up in the rankings, and they thought that they saw something. Apparently thinking it looked easy, thinking it looked sweet. And it wasn't all that easy. It wasn't all that sweet. So like Errol says, hey, everybody thinks they can swim until they get in the water and they see that that's something different than what you thought it was. And there's a lot of instances of that being the case with fighters and athletes in general, where you just think, okay, yeah, this guy's going to be easy to tackle. It's not that easy to tackle, is he? Right? This guy's going to be easy to beat. He ain't that easy to beat, is he? This guy's going to be easy to guard. Oh, I can handle that crossover. That's not that tough. He ain't that easy to stop, is he? Right? All we got to do is just double team the man. We'll get him. Wasn't that easy, was it? Because there are certain people that make things look that are so good at the fundamentals that you may think that it's just, oh, those are just fundamentals and that's easy to get past. Now, you have Terence Crawford's camp through Bomac explicitly calling Errol Spence Jr. a hype job, which is like, man, okay, I don't hear that out of Errol Spence Jr.'s camp. I don't do it. I don't hear it. I don't hear them saying, yeah, we think this guy's a hype job. We don't think, yeah, the media is making him what he is. We don't hear that. Now, he does talk about the smoke and mirrors around the fighters, right? But I don't know, man. Maybe is that the equivalent of the same thing that Bomac is saying? But whatever the case is, we'll see soon. And it should be an excellent fight. I've got Errol winning by a decision, going the distance and winning by a decision. But hey, man, anything is possible. You let me know what you think in the comment section. That's what Adrien Broner had to say about it. And I just want to share my thoughts on that. And with that, I'm out. Peace.